Ba-dum bum. 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 Ding 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 ding. Kubi, welcome back, guys. Carrie, Julia, Dana, how are you? Carrie, Karen, Sita, Danielle, Stiffmeister, Bruce, Betty Boo, Jennifer, Nikki, KK, Louie, Rita, George, Jennifer, Falling Star, Jennifer Beardsley, Damar, Hibian. Hey everybody, what's going on? What a wild ride. Access to the beloved application of TikTok has been restored to some functionality. We're still not able to go live on TikTok. Otherwise, we're planning on being the first to be back live. We were one of the last to be live, and we will be one of the first as soon as there's functionality, full functionality back. Good news, it was back quicker than expected. It was off for, less than, I'd say it was about 10 hours. We're glitching? Glitching. Dang. We're glitching on here? No. Oh, the app is glitching. TikTok. Okay. President Trump has just addressed a rally, and he was talking about venture capitalists are putting deals together to buy TikTok. That means I really think this is going to be in the hands of the oligarchy that own everything. TikTok will be in the hands of the oligarchs. Mr. Beast, I just posted a video. Mr. Beast changed his name on his profile. He changed it to new CEO of TikTok question mark. And so I was inspired to just post a video I had sitting around of Mr. Beast. He didn't litter, but his friend littered, and he ignored one single fan outside of the Super Bowl. So I don't know. I tend to criticize celebrities who shun the public when they're in public, like Leo DiCaprio and so many others who absolutely have no engagement with people in person. They'll engage with you online, but if they see you in person, they are going to shun you. And Mr. Beast did that to one person outside of the Super Bowl. And, I'm a little critical of that. And I'm also critical of all the billionaires that think that everything's for sale, and forcing this sale has kind of led to these issues we've all had, with TikTok and trying to expand our online voice, no matter what it is, even if it's just, even if you just want to watch videos and comment on them. That's your online voice. That's your online personification, and you're entitled to that as a human being. The digital age we're living in and have been existing in for a long time is ever changing, and we are adapting to mass communication. This is how people communicate at mass communication, and that's just the way it is. I don't want to live in this. I'm not meant for this time. I'm meant to just be existing, but this is the way it is. And so it is really strange. It is really strange. So, hey, how is everybody out there? But it looks like I think the app will change. And so we are going to be cross pollinating. We are going to be diversifying what we do as a community here. The joy of everything, something that started about 2 years ago. We're going to try to diversify, if that's Twitch, if that's YouTube, still being on TikTok. But I don't know. I don't know. It's everybody's in the same boat here. Do you think someone like Kevin O'Leary? Yeah, they're putting together. It's all the billionaires together. It's a venture capitalist deal, so they're all in it together. They're going to have a big group of investors. Maybe they'll purchase the algorithm. I don't know. Maybe they will be able to get away with keeping the algorithm the same, but also it's going to be the hands of them, and they control. They're agenda based. They have their agendas. And I think the reason that this thing set out, it was just, Obviously, money was an agenda for whoever the developers who started this and the billionaires who started it from the beginning, but people still can't go live. Yeah, and I think it probably, I'm starting to think why is the live feature off, Why is the live feature off? Hopefully it'll just take time. Hopefully, yeah, sadly going to really branch out. Nothing is safe for it. Exactly. And I also think now is a good time for new creators to come in on the app and start creating content with a fresh perspective. Right now is a good time. They had a little bit of a reset. And right now it's good for ones who aren't established to start, hit it. Come on to TikTok if you. And but I will say this: I did a post this morning because I was just inspired out of all the negativity I saw last night. Because look, we didn't have TikTok, and I went to TikTok like 8 times to see if it was there. It was just out of habit. And I went to Twitter, and even here on YouTube, and there were people, many people, and most of it, I was being fed. I was being fed these comments. I was being fed this information from people, and it was people celebrating TikTok's death, celebrating it, saying, oh, now they have to get real jobs. That is so unhealthy for people. Dancing, blah, 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 blah. People need to get outside. They do. We do have to mediate our screen time, 100%. No one's saying that, but in order to adapt to this ever-changing digital age, we do need to have an online presence. And it is a form, if not one of the greatest forms of communication right now, because it's easier to navigate than to drive places and go to, you can still go to conventions and go to your local Kiwanis club or whatever club you're at, Facebook is the same. Facebook is the good. It's time to grow up and work for a living. Look, yeah, what? Let me tell you this. Once again, if you don't think that a large population of people utilize social media for work, if you don't realize that a large population rely on social media for work, we're living in the digital age, you're not that bright. I hate to break it to you. If you're going to criticize people for utilizing social media as a means of income, utilizing it for marketing, utilizing it for a creative outlet, artists should be paid too. Artists should be paid. The term the starving artist? Think about it. Oh, you're a starving artist. You're choosing a life of poverty because you're going to be expressive with the arts. But Hollywood's okay to create art every day and be paid millions. The average person can't go out and create something creative and be able to monetize it. It's ridiculous. If you don't think it's a real job, you're ignorant. You really are. Or you're just being a hater. You're jealous. It's weird. But maybe you're just not that bright. Maybe you're just not that bright. And I would choose your words carefully. Read the room. As an art teacher, yes, we should. Yes. Look, we've had social media. It's not just, you're not going to continue to stereotype people on social media. It's gaslighting. Social media is new media. It's how mass communication has evolved. It's how journalism has evolved. Every mainstream outlet is on social media, okay? NBC, Barstool Sports, ESPN. It's social media is new media. And you should be happy there are actual more voices, because you want a robust population of diverse voices sharing information, connecting, sharing and inspiring others, utilizing it for resources, mental health resources, marketing. If you have a small business, you have a passion, you have a craft. I'm actually getting really sick of explaining it to the voices of dissent. And I saw how toxic Twitter was last night. And I see how toxic it is in places, some like YouTube, wherever we are. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to sell out because Mr. Beast owns CEO is the CEO of TikTok. I'm not gonna kiss his ass. Because I thought about it. I was like, oh man, I shouldn't publish this. Maybe I shouldn't publish this. No, 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 publish it. Publish it. I said, what if he is the new CEO? I'm gonna get shadow banned, like I've already been. I've been shadow banned on TikTok for 2 months. My videos have not formulated. The only video that I've had go viral is in the last like month is Sandra Bullock. It's not even a good video. It's not even a good video. I barely put time into that one. It's toxic on every app. Yeah, it is. It is. But it is how it is. Look, it is how society is right now. I'm not saying it's evolution. In some ways, we are devolving at the same time. But technology has evolved. You need to be on your phone. You have to. It's unfortunate that we always are tethered to our phones, but you need it. You need it. It's going to be our IDs soon. You need it for everything. Everything is in there. Otherwise, you're not going to thrive. You're not going to be able to thrive and to pay for things. And so we want to thrive. We want to communicate. We have an innate need to communicate, and that's just it's simply that. It shouldn't be criticized. People should not criticize anybody's social media use. I know that it should. Kids probably shouldn't be on it much at all. And there should be restrictions on kids, and there should be limitations, and we should limit ourselves. But there are way unhealthier habits out there. There are way unhealthier habits out there. And I was thinking about it last night. As soon as the app went dark, I know, as soon as the app went dark, people picked up old habits. They said, okay, I can't scroll through TikTok. Yes, it's addictive. Yes, it is. Everything's addictive. Television is addictive. Food is addictive. Anything that gives you pleasure is addictive. You just have to be your own mediator. You have to mediate these decisions and limit them. And you know it's healthy, but if it's your job, if you find income from it, you might have to spend 70, 80 hours. Thank you. TC said it best. And I guess I'm used to speaking in TikTok, but TC says it right here. Booze, drugs, porn, cigarettes. Those are examples of habits that people might pick back up because their dopamine was gone, depleted, when they weren't scrolling through TikTok. I know I went straight to the fridge, bro. Looking around. Gabagool. Where's my gabagool, bro? You know what I mean, bro? And I went to Twitter and it didn't satisfy me. I wanted to ingest some information and all I saw was toxicity. Instagram sucked. Yeah, I deleted mine. I deleted my apps, but I still have my profile. Hookah, you'll never evolve into a butterfly. Take your bad breath elsewhere. X is great for news. So is TikTok. X has its issues with its algorithms. It's all right. So is Drudge Report. Drudge Report's great for news. Sports talk. I saw one in tears, real pain. It made me feel sad. Yeah, and people were bullying them on other platforms. They were. People were getting bullied, and I think they know. They know that it was important to act to these people. It doesn't matter. There's a lack of empathy and a lack of sympathy by a lot of people out there, and that's it. Really just turns me off. But they're not going to thrive. They're not going to thrive by expanding and diversifying into different, and to free up their minds to say, okay, this does bring some, this gives the voice to the voiceless. Maybe I can start a channel there, but maybe they're not capable, because I commend people who are able to communicate online. it takes a tenacity to be able to successfully communicate online. Good to see you guys. There's a way to have two guests. Don Lemon is live on here with two other people on screen. Interesting. We can zoom it out, guys. We can zoom it out. If you could figure out a way to request, I'll have you in there. I'll have you in here for sure. YouTube Shorts, it's so depressing. I don't even know. It was showing me videos from like, here, watch this video of, you know, you know, it was just like some TV shows. Like, here, watch this clip from Everybody Loves Raymond. I don't even like Everybody Loves Raymond. Why do I want to watch a clip of Everybody Loves Raymond? What the hell is going on? Not current. Not current. YouTube dominates long form content. Their short form content isn't good. Sure. Yeah. A lot of things dominate long form content. Netflix. YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 16, 17 years. There's no argument there. Yeah. It's good for long form content. Yeah, I've seen panels on here. They might use StreamYard. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I have StreamYard. I wonder how I can access both of them. But I'll be working on this. I'll be working on this channel. I downloaded Twitch this morning. Well, I was able to restore my my account on Twitch, and I joined Marty Marua. He was hilarious this morning. He was on Twitch. He gave a monologue about what Twitch needs to do. TikTok is back for me. I'm able to post. I'm able to browse. I'm able to download, but I'm not able to go live. So it's back to some functionality, most functionality. I'm able to get messages, but no live. Let's see if I can go live yet. Every 10 minutes I'm checking in to see if live stream has been enabled. Nope, unable to go live. Try again later. Okay. It's a start. It's definitely back faster than we thought. "12 hours down, it crippled the site. Site literally crawled back to life. As soon as we get the hang of replying to each other on here, TikTok will restore its live feature." Yeah, seriously. Seriously. But yeah, I just think that, you're going to have voices of dissent within your friends and family, and they may not understand it. I would say just calmly communicate to them how much it means to you and how we live in a new era. It's a digital age that's been around for a long time, and this is just the way people communicate, and this is how, people assemble and form communities. And sometimes it can be unhealthy, like every other relationship and series of relationships, groups of relationships. There's going to be toxicity at the workplace. But TikTok did a great job of connecting like-minded people. And it gave a voice to so many who were voiceless that other apps didn't promote. So that is good. That is a good thing. It helped more people than we know. Stay on other platforms because it's probably going to turn every... Yeah, exactly. I know. Seems like they should be able to bring it back as fast as they shut it down. What do you think will happen to TikTok after the supposed... I think before the 90 days, it's going to be sufficiently divested, and I think there's going to be a bunch of oligarchs and people that already own everything else that own it. Be it, Morgan Stanley, BlackRock, whatever, the Meta, all these, major corporations are going to come together. And they're going to purchase it like they've purchased everything else, including our government. So we are in an oligarchy. And last night, I asked ChatGPT, what countries are the oligarchies? What do you think ChatGPT said? What are the 3 countries that are oligarchies on ChatGPT? Can you guys guess? 3 countries. Russia's number 1. No, Russia is number 1. Russia was the number 1. Russia? What's number 2? China and the USA. And then it kind of, the USA, it was like, and some people say The United States too. Yeah, no, it's very clear. We do, you know. The elites control everything. It's kind of scary, actually. And they're going to control TikTok. It was one thing they couldn't control. It's obvious that's what came about, and I think last night signified the changing of guard. I think last night's power outage was it signified something, and they probably did some sort of ritual. They probably did some sort of ritual. They probably came together and out in the woods up in Northern California and poured hot candle wax all over each other through a Diddy party. Seriously, they probably had some sort of Diddy party during the blackout because the collective consciousness was depressed. And I'm not even being conspiratorial. That's just coming off the top of my head. I don't, you know, I know, you know, it seems, it's true. It was it impacted mass consciousness. We went dark. When the radio goes dead, the radio went silent. And we were left to what was left: YouTube, Facebook, Insta, and we're looking for other places. It's being displaced. And so there was a mass depression by a lot of people. Stay alert, Joe. Don't go to the dark side. Yeah, seriously. Someone said keep Red Note because it's showing things we've been lied about. I haven't really navigated on Red Note. I haven't really. About Red Note, is there a way to change all the characters to English? Because I can't read Mandarin. You know, I can understand some Mandarin. I can speak some Mandarin. Not a lot. You know, I have a basic, limited understanding of Mandarin, the language, but I can't read it. Is there a way to change every functionality to English? It does it automatically for you? You guys are on point in the chat, by the way. You guys are on point. They're going to ban Red Note 2. I wish watching streamers on YouTube since I can. I prefer watching streamers on YouTube since I can throw it into TV versus TikTok. Interesting. I was actually looking forward to shooting this in widescreen, but I couldn't. I wasn't able to see the comments, so I had to put it back to vertical. I was looking forward to changing it up, going back to widescreen status, but wind conditions, it's cold. It's cold. I shouldn't even be in short sleeves. I'm freezing right now in my garage, dude. It's kind of cold outside. Feels good. I like it, but I need some long sleeves. They know that. That's why yours is in Mandarin. Yeah, seriously. I know one word in Mandarin. No, I know two words in Mandarin to read. It's tree and people. This is people, and then tree has a line through it. That's all I know. The rest I can't, because those were basic. Your power might be turned off. Where's Rich? Hey, Rich, how you doing, pal? When do I think live will work in TikTok? I'm checking every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes. Go live. Unable to go live, try again later. I'm trying right now. Trying right now. What's going on in there, TikTok? But I might. Hope everyone go live again. Yeah, seriously. This whole thing was performance, sadly. Definitely an oligarchy. The government shut down a website is deeply disturbing. It really is. It felt like a historic, just a historic mess. I mean, it was messy. Definitely felt deliberate. TikTok is back, but you just can't go live right now. Yep. Oh, now's yours going to be in Mandarin. Thank you, Flowers13. You TikTok people were all upset. Yeah. That's how we communicated, dude. That's how a lot of people had their livelihoods. It was the number one app for creators to make money. I really don't understand why people don't understand that. Like, oh, you TikTok people. No, no, no. It's not like we. I really. I'm tired of explaining it, actually. I'm getting real sick of explaining it. It's really, really weird. That so many people just actually think that they just want to delegitimize and demean and poke fun. Come on, man. I left that months ago. I always enjoyed your stuff, though. I'm glad you're on YouTube now, though. Right on. Thanks, bro. What's up with Nora? Having your ability to create the ability to create how you want to choose should be your choice. Exactly. Where you're accepted. It's where your content lives. It's where it is. Like, look, YouTube failed at that for a lot of people, a lot of creators, and it just was the easiest to navigate ecosystem to communicate. It really was. It had every feature. It had every feature all in one. Sorry, it was the best app. It's the best social media app. Sorry, it is. It is. I don't think live will work until afternoon tomorrow. TikTok has all my reps. I wonder what they're doing. I think they could restore it. Some people are saying it's going to take a while. That's just the way it is. I think that there's a deliberate purpose to not letting people go live. Maybe. Does that? I don't know. Is there? The censorship was overkill. Well, the censorship was forced by the U.S. government. The censorship on TikTok was forced by the U.S. government. You have to understand that, because initially the ban, they were citing the reasons for the ban were language and that it was dangerous to the youth, and they kept adjusting over time, and they made it so restrictive because they didn't want to get banned. That's what it seemed like. Dangerous challenges and dangerous activities, and they kept getting more and more restrictive because they were adapting to what the U.S. government was saying. And then that was probably a lie, and so they just had to make another reason, and they don't want all the TikTokers broadcasting the inauguration tomorrow with the YouTube, and you can't go live until you have a certain amount of subs and all that. The person flipping switches back on had one job. They could get that right. Yeah. Hopefully after the inauguration, it'll be fully absorbed. What? Yeah, I'm planning on going. I mean, I'm not going to go up to LA tonight. Tomorrow I will. I may do a stream outside here. I just wanted to come in here and test and just check in and let you guys know that I'm waiting to go live on TikTok. As soon as I can go live on TikTok, I'll be outside. I'll be outside. But there's just a lot that's developing still. My conspiracy brain is on high alert. But there are lives from tonight's rally on TikTok, probably on YouTube. All right, guys, I'm checking in right now. Just wanted to check in, say what's up, and I will be doing some diversifying onto other platforms. Follow me on Twitch and follow me on YouTube. I'm Joy of Everything on Twitch. I was able to restore my account miraculously. I don't know. So I appreciate it. I don't know, I'm just going to try out different things. But right now it seems like Twitch, YouTube are, potential landing spots here. Yeah, I have Twitch. Give me a follow on Twitch. But it still needs some work. There's things on there that just it needs worked on. So you guys take care. Love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for everything. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. We'll be live, hopefully on TikTok. All right, peace.